Good morning, everyone. Hope you have done your tests well. And let's start today with the discussion of solution key of your Maths 2 test paper. Maths 2 test paper, which was of descriptive type, and there were two sections in the paper. Section A consisted of computational skill based questions, and there were 5 questions in all in section A, and each question carried 4 marks. So let's start with the discussion of the paper. Look at question number 1. Evaluate the following. A part, subtract first from the second. So here this is first and this is second expression. So it says subtract first from second. So we will write which expression first? We will write second expression first, and from that we will subtract the first expression according to the language of the question. Some of you have done this mistake that you subtracted first from second. No, it is second from second minus 1 actually. So we will write second expression first. So let us write that. The second expression is 7x square minus 8xy plus 3y square minus 5, and then write the first expression below it. So we are applying the column method here, though you could do by row method also. There is no problem with any method which you do, but we are doing by column method here. And you know, in column method when we do, the sign gets changed. So what is the sign here? The sign here is plus, so it becomes minus. The sign here is plus, it becomes minus. Okay, so minus becomes plus. That is how the signs are getting changed. Plus becomes minus. So the sign of the lower row gets changed, and that is how these signs will not be valid now. This sign we will not consider now. So 7 minus 5 will do here. So when we do 7 minus 5, what we get? We get 2x square. Same way, minus 8xy minus 7xy, we get minus 15xy, plus 3 and plus 7, we get plus 10y square, and minus 5 minus 3 minus 8. So 2x square minus 15xy plus 10y square minus 8 is the correct answer. Now look at question number 2. Solve the given equation. 2 bracket x minus 1 upon 2 equal to 11. So it's a simple linear equation given, and you know there is a bracket here. 2x minus 3 by 2 actually, just correct this. 2x minus 3 by 2 equal to 11, this is given. So just make this correction here. It is actually 3 here, so make it 3. This is 3. So 2x minus 3 by 2 equal to 11. So you know, whenever a bracket is given, we need to open the bracket. So we will open this bracket here, and when we open, we get 2 multiplied inside. So 2 into x minus 2 into 3 upon 2 equal to 11. Now here if we simplify, so this 2 will cancel with this 2, so we get 2x minus 3 left here. So next step we will get 2x minus 3 equal to 11, and hence we get 2x equal to 11 plus 3, that is 14. So 2x equal to 14 and x equal to 14 upon 2, that is x equal to 7. That is the final answer. Look at the next sum. C part, simplify the following expression and then find the value when a is given minus 2. So here look at the question carefully and read the question. It says simplify the following expression and then, because why I am emphasizing on the question, because most of you have done by putting value of a as minus 2, which is wrong approach. The question says simplify and then put the value. So if you put the value directly in this expression, then it goes wrong, rather incomplete, because the first part of the question says simplify the following expression. So you must have done simplify, right? Simplify and then find. So these are the two parts of the question. So let's start with the question now. So 5 2 minus 3a plus 7a minus 11, you need to simplify it. So here again the bracket is given, so you need to open the bracket. So let's open the bracket here. This bracket needs to be opened. So this bracket will be opened here. So what is the next step? We'll multiply by 5 inside. So we get 10 minus 15a plus 7a minus 11, and which when we simplify we get minus 15a plus 7a as minus 8a and 10 minus 11 as minus 1. So this is the first part of the question solved, and this is the first answer. So this must be done before you put the value. So till here if you've done, you'll get 2 marks, and now a is given as minus 2. So now we'll put the value of a as minus 2, and hence you'll get the value of the given expression as 16 minus 1, that is 15. So this is the second part. So understand, this is the first part, right? And this is the second part of the question. So if you have only got 15 just by putting the value, so you'll get only half the marks of the question, that is 2 marks. Now look at the next sum, D part. Simplify this expression. So it is simply opening the bracket. So here you need to open the bracket. So these two brackets are given, you need to open the brackets. So let us start opening the bracket. So when we open, this minus will multiply inside, so minus p plus q, and here also minus q plus p, and then minus q. Minus into minus is plus, and this many of you do wrong. So understand this, that when you are opening with minus sign inside, just understand this, that minus sign inside will get you plus. Okay, so minus into minus will become plus, and this is a very common error that is done by some of you. Minus into minus becomes plus, understand this. So here p and minus p will get cancelled, So p and minus p will get cancelled. Same way q and minus q will get cancelled. So finally we are left with plus p and minus q. So the next step will get only p and minus q left, and that becomes the answer. Now look at the next sum. E part. Find two consecutive even integers whose sum is 46. So here the question says two consecutive even integers whose sum is this. So let the even integers be x and x plus 2, because in between we are skipping by 1 since they are even integers. So x and x plus 2 are the two integers we let. Now their sum is 46, so x plus 2 equal to 46, and when we simplify this, x plus x becomes 2x. So here we get 2x, x plus x, and then we simplify this equation. So 2x equal to 46 minus 2, that is 44, and hence we get x as 44 divided by 2, that is 22. Now some of you left this as the answer. Is this the final answer? No, they are asking to find two consecutive even integers, not the value of x. So this is not something where you have to solve the equation for x. So you need to find the even integers. So where are the even integers? Here, where you suppose x and x plus 2. So that is how you need to write the answer. You will write, so the numbers are x, that is 22, and x plus 2, that is 24. So either you place the value and find and show the calculation, or simply you can write, but you cannot leave your answer at as x equal to 22. Now let's start with section B. Section B consisted of questions based on application skill, and this section was of 10 marks, and there were 3 questions. The first question was of 4 marks. The question says a wire is 7x minus 3 meters long, a length of this meter wire is cut. Now answer the following question: how much wire is left? So out of this length, the another length is cut. Say this length is cut. So the red one is the full length, total length, and the blue one is the length which is cut. Now let's see the solution. So how much wire is left? So we'll write original length of the wire is 7x minus 3 and length of the wire cut is 3x minus 4. Now how to find the length of the remaining wire? So we will subtract. So length of wire left is 7x minus 3 minus 3x minus 4, which will give you, when you open the bracket, so you need to open the bracket here again. So here we need to open the bracket, this bracket. So minus 3x plus 4. Remember again, minus into minus becomes plus. So here we simplify, we get 4x plus 1 meters as the answer of the first part. So this much wire is left. Now length of wire left when x is given 5. B part says if this left wire is used for making an equilateral triangle, what is the length of each side of the triangle so found when x equal to 5? So either you place the value of x equal to 5 in the length of the wire left, or you first find the side of the equilateral triangle and then put. So both ways you can do. So here it is found by length of the wire left when x equal to 5. So just place the value of x here as 5. So if we place the value of x as 5, we get 4x plus 1 as 4 into 5 plus 1, that is 21 meters. Now 21 meters is the length of the wire, remaining wire. Now with this an equilateral triangle is formed. Okay, so perimeter of the equilateral triangle, since you know the equilateral triangle, each side of the triangle is equal, so a plus a plus a, that is 3a, that is the perimeter of the triangle. Now this perimeter is equal to 21 meters. So 3a equal to 21 meters, and hence a equal to 21 divided by 3, that is 7 meters. So that is the answer of second part. So length of each side of equilateral triangle becomes 7 meters. So there are two answers in this, and the total marks for the question was 4 marks. Now look at question number 2 of section B. Adam is 20 years younger than Brian. In 2 years, Brian will be twice as old as Adam. So first the relation is given that Adam is 20 years younger than Brian. So if you let Brian's age to be x, so let Brian's age be x, then Adam's age will be how much? It is 20 years younger, that means 20 years less than x, that is x minus 20. Now after 2 years, in 2 years means after 2 years, so what will be Brian's age? It will be x plus 2, he will be 2 years older, and Adam will also be 2 years older, that is x minus 20 plus 2. So both will be plus, both their ages will be increased by 2 after 2 years. Okay, so we add 2 to both the ages. Now what is the equation given after this? It says Brian is twice old as Adam. So since Brian's age is x plus 2, so x plus 2 equal to twice x minus 18. When we actually simplify here, we get minus 20 plus 2 as minus 18. So that is how we get x minus 18. Now x plus 2 equal to, we simplify this, twice x minus 36, and if we simplify this equation, we get 2x minus x equal to 36 plus 2, and then x as 38. And when we put x as 38 in this, so Brian's age is 38 years and Adam's age is 38 minus 20, that is 18 years. So 38 and 18 years are the ages of the two. Now look at the next sum. Question number 3. The length of a rectangular plot is 6 meter less than thrice its breadth. Find the dimensions if its perimeter is given. So let breadth be x meters and length is 6 meter less than thrice the breadth. So length will be 6 meters less than thrice the breadth. So 3x minus 6 will be the length. Now perimeter, you know the formula for perimeter. Perimeter is twice L plus B. So twice L plus B, we put the values of L and B here. So x plus 3 is the length and x is the breadth and 3x minus 6 is the length. So if we simplify this, we get 2 into 4x minus 6 is equal to 148. Now if we simplify this equation, we get the value of x as 80 divided by 4, that is 20, and since the breadth is x, that is 20 meter, and length is 3x minus 6, So breadth is x as 20 because the value of x has come 20, and length we get as 3x minus 6. So we place the value of x here as 20 and we get length as 54 meters. So breadth is 20 meter and length is 54 meter. That is the correct answer. So we have discussed the common errors which you all have done in your papers. So you once again solve the questions of the question paper and try to find your errors wherever you have done the errors, so that you don't repeat them again. Thank you.